Hello there, Capricorns. Welcome back, or welcome to my channel, Pearls of Wisdom and Witchery. My name is Becca, for those of you who don't know. This deck is the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. I've already meditated and shuffled your cards, so I'm going to go ahead and get right on into your reading. For those of you who are brand new, I pull a 5-position spread, not bread. Maybe I'm a little hungry. A 5-position spread. The first position is your recent past, and we have the 7 of Fire and the Star card. So, standing on your high moral ground, a conflict that leads to healing or a wish fulfillment, something well earned is kind of what I'm picking up. The second position is your present situation. We got 2 for that one too. Interesting. We have the 9 of Fire. Now, I don't actually shuffle reversals into this deck, but it flipped reverse, so I'm going to take it reversed. So, that's the 9 of Wands. This is letting go of this ongoing battle. And the 10 of Water in the upright, which leads to emotional balance. I just heard wish fulfillment in my head again. So the next position, the third position, is your blockage. And the 2 of Fire in reverse came out. So this is making a decision, picking a path, and deciding which direction to go. Taking an action towards that direction. The next position is your message from Spirit. The Call. It's the Judgment card. Sticking to your judgment. Hearing the call, quite literally. Raising your vibration. Going towards your path. This could potentially be not knowing what your path is. And the last position is your potential outcome for this. It's the potential outcome for Capricorn. What is the potential outcome for Capricorn? The 10 of Fire. The end of something. The end of burdens. 10s, we have 2 10s here. That's a completion. The bottom of the deck, we have the Messenger of Water. So this is an offer of love. Now, it is the Knight of Water. So, you know, he can be a little over-romanticized. It could be your knight in shining armor, for those ladies that like that. But for me, the Messenger of Love can kind of talk about someone who is very in love with the idea of being in love. One more. Cute. Okay. The bottom of the deck, sometimes I look, sometimes I don't, is the Tower. It's in the past position. So, I feel like some of you, I know I am a little bit, is recovering from this Tower moment. What we have is the 4 of Swords, that's unrest. not taking the time to think about something. We have the Moon card, fear. Secrets. And the Ace of Wands. So this is a brand new beginning. We also have the Two of Fire here in your blockage. So whatever this inspiration is, figuring out what to do with it is your blockage. I am, this the situation caused a lot of unrest and I feel like self-doubt. There's so many things hidden here. But there was an action taken. There is a passionate new beginning here. Some of you just walked away from whatever was unknown and went, I don't care. And it's causing healing, and it's moving you towards your wish fulfillment. In your present situation, we have the Nine of Fire in reverse and the Ten of Water in the upright. So, please clarify this Nine of Fire and Ten of Water. Oh, they're going everywhere. Okay. You got options, you got fantasy, and you got confusion. For whatever reason, those three things always seem to go together. The Knight of Cups again in the upright. So you could have a water sign. Bringing you his cup of love. Although this guy's kind of looking into that cup of love, like, what is that? Maybe this Nine of Fire in reverse is kind of going, don't care what's in that cup of love. You can keep your cup of love, not worried about it. Now we have the Star in reverse. Interesting. And the Hermit in the upright. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo. We also have a water sign here. But whatever it is that you've given up hope on, you gave up hope on this honest emotional offer, and you're going within and you're discovering that you don't have to continue this battle. Because you have that light within you, and it's going to bring you happiness. It's going to bring you emotional stability. Nines and the Hermit and the Nine of Fire, of course, those are both nines. They're very singular energies. But we also have a 10 here. So letting go of this battle has ended something. And you've given up hope, but you're finding wish fulfillment. I mean, maybe you decided, or that maybe you're the Knight of Cups, and you were going to offer this cup to someone, and decided it was too much burden. Okay. Wow, there was a lot of cards for her. So, bottom of the deck, we have the Strength card. Now, the Strength card is all about inner strength, bending instead of breaking, right? The first card that came out is the King of Fire. The next card that came out is the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. These are all in the upright. Then we have the Five of Wands, this conflict, and the World card. Now, some of you might have a lot of fire in your chart, but so you could be taking on this King of Wands energy, and your decision, your choice, which action do I take? Am I the boss in my own life? Right? Do I stand abundant and prosperous and capable of my own? Am I happy being a 9? Or conflict and not letting whatever this cycle is end? Taking action towards what you want to do. Because this is, it's in reverse. This card can talk about lessons learned. Maybe the conflict is in those lessons learned. This card to me, because of the colors, always makes me think of the chakras. And if the chakras are battling each other, then you got real issues there. That's something that you need to work on. The taking action here. Either with someone, maybe a fire sign, or single. It is causing conflict. I just get this which way do I go kind of feeling, and it's halting this card going this direction for you. Okay. You have the strength to do it. The Judgment card is actually underneath that. Let's see what this call is about. Please clarify the call. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. It is a brand new financial abundant beginning. Okay, so these two were the first two that came out, and we have the Four of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Cups in reverse, and the Queen of Cups in the upright. Interesting. So So for some of you, you have to let something in so that your abundance can come into you, so that your legacy can come into you, to move towards that. So the Four of Wands, of course, that's the Twin Flame card, but that is the celebration card, right? That is stability. It's union. And so whatever this union is, now again, this is a 10. And I'm almost picking up, being this divine feminine in love and letting this end, right? Moving more into a intuitive feminine power. Right? We do have a perfect match here. I mean, the Judgment card, the Four of Wands, we have everything out here as far as tens go, except for the Ten of Swords. Okay. But for me, this is talking about, this is the call. This is hearing, right? Hearing your calling and moving towards that into this stability. And you don't necessarily have to be with someone. Okay? This King of Cups, he's in reverse, letting that energy go. His cup is upside down. It's empty. He's got nothing to offer you. But it's going to bring in a new financial start for you. And us Capricorns, you don't have emotional stability without financial stability. Clarify this Ten of Fire. The Queen of Cups is incredibly intuitive. She's also very receptive. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. We have the Lovers in reverse. And we have the Knight of Swords in the upright. He's also heading back into the reading. So there's going to be a decision in the future. Do you take on this battle? Do you communicate? Right? But some hard feelings need to be let go. They need to be transmuted. And that's going to happen. You're going to let this end. And this ending is coming. These burdens are going to end. You're not going to put time into it anymore. Now there is some sort of clarity coming into your future. Now it's going to be dramatic. Right? I'm also getting that someone is trying to fight to prevent this ending because the sword is in the upright. They're being defensive. 2020 when I said it. And we have the Princess of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is not an emotional message. This is all harsh communication. But it's in the upright. It's truthful. It has to do with your past, the Six of Cups. And it has to do with either a third-party situation, whether it's you or someone else, or it could potentially also be the direction that your decision went in letting this go. Because that's what I see back here, is that you're letting this go. And someone is really upset about that. That their offer of love was rejected. Okay. So, now you know what to do with that cup of that message. It's going to be different for everybody. You do what works for you, you know. I can tell you that this King of Cups, he's not in the upright, and that's someone who is emotionally closed off, emotionally imbalanced, emotionally unstable. Honestly, if I saw these cards, your message from Spirit here, and all of them were in the upright, I'd be jumping for joy for all of us, because I'm a Capricorn too. Okay, let's get a oracle card from Kuan Yin. This is, for whatever reason, this Taurus new moon. I hope it's been, actually not surprised that one came out. You got the Gates of Heaven. Some of you are being reborn. You are clearing karma. I mean, I don't, there are just so many 9s and 10s. Your only your blockage is deciding which direction to go. Deciding which direction to go. And I'm going to get you a fairy forest. And you got the Friar. Abundance, peace, and contentment. It's a 23. That breaks down to a 5. 5s are about changes. You do have the 5 of Wands here in your blockage. And then we have the Gates of Heaven, which is a 12, which breaks down to a 3. All right, let's start with the Kuan Yin. Number 12, Gates of Heaven. I'm pretty sure this means basically just letting go of things that aren't yours and stepping through the gates of heaven. All beings have an ultimate spiritual destiny of happiness and freedom. Beloved Kuan Yin shines tireless compassion upon all life to this end. Yet sometimes attachments, lower vibrational beings, entities, and elementals become frightened of divine love and believe they will do better to hide in human energy fields instead. This blocks progress towards liberation, where human beings and lower vibrational beings can pass through the gates of heaven into peace bliss, and homecoming to the spiritual source of all life. Sometimes we need to help beings find the way to the light. They can get attached to earthly energies, people, places, or other things. Like trying to enter a forbidden city, they attempt to reside where they should not be, within the light of the human energy field, rather than progressing spiritually on their own journey through the gates of heaven, into a higher consciousness of bliss. Sometimes this happens because although the journey can occur to the consciousness of the lower vibrational being, it doesn't seem possible. You may consciously sense attachments or spiritual presence that is not of highest vibration and needs to be released from your energy field, or you may just feel angry, tired, depleted, or not yourself sometimes. This may be because of old energies that you need to release that do not belong to you, or even from energetic influences that are not a natural part of your energy field and can be released for the greater good of all involved. The healing process below will help you even if you are unaware of the intricacies behind why you are feeling the way you do. You may have just done a clearing, in which case this oracle is confirmation that it is working. Or if you have recently lost a beloved, this is confirmation that they are passing through and are at peace, but could benefit also from your loving prayers to help them on their way. This oracle may indicate a psychic skill that you have in helping non-physical beings find their way into more peaceful consciousness. If you feel this may be the case, you would perhaps benefit from seeking out training from skilled practitioners who approach this task with love and kindness in their hearts. This oracle is also a message that there is a benefit in calling back to yourself all parts of you, that leaving any part of you attached to another's energy field out of fear, whether or not they gave you permission or encouragement to do so, is not going to help you grow anymore. The time has come to own your power and no longer seek to enter the forbidden city of another's energy field, and instead seek to pass through the gates of heaven and dwell in the palace of light within your own heart, beloved. So, let go of all that bad, right? I hate to say it, but this also applies to me. I've been through a pretty tough time with a crazy relationship, and letting it go has been a really hard thing. So, seek out an energy healer, seek out a friend. But like I said, give this offer of love to yourself. Love yourself first, and all things will come in time. Hear the call. Sometimes we learn things in our present situation so that we can go back and visit our past and heal those things too. So now that we have the tools to do that, we can do that. Let's look at this prayer, because I like abundance, peace, and contentment. Those are some of my favorite things. Number 23. Abundance, peace, contentment. Your integrity has led to healing and unity, which gives you vast potential, and this surge of energy brings with it the ability to prosper, a continual flow of energy to be invested. Being at one with who you are destined to be can also lead to the power to create good fortune for yourself. This abundance, which will come lovingly and safely, can result in a time where you take your place in the world. You are now at home with your sensitivity, your psychic abilities, and you are able to help the world simply through being yourself, who you are at your core, and using your beautiful, innate, intuitive talents. You are in tune with this new earth energy. We all have this capacity, regardless of age, religion, race, creed, family background, and our issues. Every human has a chance to change into a person with a higher purpose. When we live from that place, we are truly peaceful, content, and abundant. We are like children coming home when we move into this energy and embrace this planet. For the planet in her turn embraces us and showers us with gifts. You are one of the leaders of this change, one who shows the way, from the light they share each day in simple ways. You are a wonderful person with a divine mission. You are important to the planet. You are moving into a time of physical health, joy, enthusiasm, and the wonderful energy of optimism. Strong and joyful, others will embrace the examples you offer at this time. Yay! It's a beautiful reading, Capricorn. And, if it helped, please hit the like and subscribe button. Share it on your social media with other Cappies that might need to hear it. And above all else, remember, I love you. Have a good night.